after pollination, it takes about 3 weeks for the berries to form and grow in size. And then, one day, they start turning color, and the next day, they turn dark purple, and the next day they turn blue. Remember what I said about needing a little bit more time to ripen? It looks hard to see. Now, my taste buds are kind of corrupted. I would probably eat it and say, yeah, it tastes good. But yeah, they're pretty tart at this point. Leave them a couple weeks, and then they will mature. If you can keep your birds.
Right.
So you see, there's different sizes and shapes of berries, bushes. It's very interesting. We have quite a few pickers, European pickers come up, even from the cities. These are Ukrainian, or well, Belarus, Cayenne, I don't know, Russia, they speak Russian. Anyways, from over there, Baptists that immigrated with religious visas like 20, 30 years ago. Yes.
Do they sweeten any more after you pick them?
No.
Not really? Okay.
I just love the different baskets that people bring and creativity. It's pretty.
Pretty neat.
What do you think of honeyberries?
I like them. They're good. And with this particular bush, they're fat and they fill up my bucket. And they're kind of sweet.
Yeah. In the middle of the bushes.
Yeah, so I was picking and I reached for one up there and my foot got caught on one of the limbs down there and I fell and I'm sitting
Where's his bucket?
He's using his shirt.
What'd you make? Okay, well, that's great.
I think he's eating more than.
Oh my God. Yeah, no bucket necessary.
No bucket necessary.
Just open it and
That's cute.
how are the rabbits with this plant when you're young? Do the rabbits bother you at all?
They can. More so in the winter.
Oh.
Yeah, they might munch them. But they're pretty thick and they'll grow back. So if you get a little pruning done, they'll grow back.
How about bears?
We have fence, so we're not taking any chances. They could. Okay, so hand picking, I call when a new customer comes and just, so you want some berry therapy, or would you like to learn how to fill your freezer for the winter? And some of them prefer their berry therapy and listen to the birds and pick their berries, whereas I can give them a rake and a pool to shake berries into, and then we pour the berries down a chute, and there's a leaf blower blowing air and it blows the leaves off the end, and the clean berries
Wow.
come down, and so
You must do therapy because your fingers are purple.
it's all therapy to me, but I like productive therapy, so I do a lot of shaking.
Wow.
So we have sold to various restaurants, beverage facilities.
Oh, nice cute.
Yeah. But now we're focusing more on pickers, you pickers. I always say, well, I want people to come pick and, I'll make some jam, but I'd rather you pick and take berries home. Mess up your own kitchen. Make it in your own kitchen. So I'm happy to show people how to harvest efficiently and also share. This is Camp Thunderbird, which is just girls' camp.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's Camp Thunderbird. Birchmont has been out there, and Thunderbird also comes out. And that's just on the next lake over. And they're coming out Tuesday. The boys' camp is coming out on Tuesday. And the girls' camp will come out on Thursday or next week. Enjoy having groups out. And I treated them, and I don't do this to everyone, but if I have time and just whatever, I might pull out some ice cream and make me a Sunday for a group like that. So So we do grow some other fruits at our farm. We've expanded to sour cherries, which are pie cherries, and Saskatoons, which is where I'm from, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, and here they're called Juneberries, and I'm kind of getting used to calling them Juneberries. I'm very bilingual. Yeah. Other places call, other states call them service berries.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
And in July, right now, well, I have a few early bearing strawberries, but the raspberries aren't ready till July. Raspberries and blueberries are usually the first week in July.
June berries are ready in July.
Yeah.
July berries.
Well, actually, a friend that was down in the cities, she said she was eating June berries in the cities, so. Depends where they are. We're close to Canada, that's why I call them Saskatoons. So gooseberries, currants, red, white, pink, and black currants, elderberries in the fall. We can even grow kiwi here.
Wow.
Really?
And this is fuzzless kiwi that you pop in your mouth like a grape, and guess what? It actually tastes like a kiwi.
Yummy.
It is, it's a kiwi.
Wow.
You have
And
those?
you don't have to peel them.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
But they're pretty small. They're like a oversized oblong grape,
Hmm.
and they grow here, but it takes about 5 years for the vine to
Really?
mature to produce. And you have to have trellis for the vine to crawl on, and you have to not have a late frost, and we have not had late frost for the last several years in June.
Huh.
So as long as you can get through May and you get a late frost and it kills the leaves, and you're kind of set back here, but touch and go, but yeah, it's fun
Yum.
to learn about different things. So another fall crop, of course, is grapes. And aronia is native to North America. It's previously called the black chokeberry. It's not a very marketable term, so we call it aronia. But they call it chokeberry because, like the choke cherry, it's astringent. So it's juicy, but it kind of leaves your mouth kind of dry. But with baking, it's very palatable, so that astringency is.
It even has more health benefits than elderberry, I understand.
It's, yeah, they all have their purpose, but yeah, it's very extremely healthy as well. And throw it in smoothies or banana bread or whatever, so. Not quite as versatile as the honeyberry, but it's right up there. And my husband said, if you could only grow one berry bush, you'd grow a aronia, because it's really easy to pick. The clusters, you just pull them off, and the birds don't bother them. But there is a wasp on there. We have had some wasps some years bother them in the fall, it's dry. And it's very healthy. But as far as flavor goes, do lean towards honeyberries. Okay, so other things that we do at our farm, oh, yeah. We've had farm stays, people that come and, to experience farm life. We had these two gals from 2 different programs. One was Worldwide Opportunities on Organic Farm. That was the gal on the right, and the other one was, maybe we both, I can't remember. Yeah, they overlapped. It was kind of nice that they overlapped. So helped with, that's building a hugo culture in my garden, a hill culture. It's a raised bed, that's the way for raised bed. In my vegetable garden, and we just try to do some recreational activities. We are also a host farm for, it's called the Harvest Host Program, where RVers come, and as long as they don't need an electrical hookup or water, it's like self-contained units. They make themselves at home and support us with like a $30 donation to purchase some berries or jam or something. So we're kind of, we're kind of an active place in the summer, especially July, with various people. But that's what we want, just have a, Jim said, talking over what the purpose of our farm was several years ago at the beginning. He says, well, I think the purpose of our farm should be to glorify God and provide a good place for people to pick berries, so. Yeah. And that's kind of what we try to do. But, in addition to picking berries, he started collecting tractors. And he said he can't think about berries all the time, so he'd rather think about tractors.
Wow.
And it's just, this line of tractor was selected because he went to a tractor show in, about 10 years ago or so, like 10 years ago, and saw this line of tractors, and he liked the shape of it and looks of it, and they were actually produced in Ontario, Canada, so
Oh.
I think that's cool. He
That
has
is
an
cool.
affinity for Canadian, all things Canadian. And it gives kind of the guys something to look at, the RVers that are there. It's just part of the whole farm experience, and it gives people a sense of history
Huh.
and, where we've come from, from the early days and all the appreciation for the farmers who went before us, so,
Hmm.
yeah.
Hmm.
So are two other things. And actually, you did buy a new tractor a couple years ago, and there were so many problems with it, you couldn't use it. So he produced antique tractors to use. Because, he'd just get something fixed, and then he'd throw another coat. The Massey distributor ended up taking the tractor back in the fall and giving us a new one, like after fighting with it all summer.
Hmm.
So, these antique tractors really earned their keep,
Wow.
minus the comfort of an air-conditioned cab. But, they work. And my other interest is horse training. If you want to talk to me about that, I'd be more than happy to talk to you about horses. But that's just a blessing. I grew up with ponies, so, just preparing this talk gave me an opportunity once again to go back and just be so grateful for what it's enabled us to do, blessed us with, and the opportunity to share our farm and our experience today with you all. So with that, I just give special thanks to my sponsor. And I always like to end with this in my presentations. And with that, I invite you to visit our farm, just what do you say, about 45 miles west of here, south of Bagely, and it doesn't have to be during berry season, if you want to stop in any other time of year. But in the meantime, I brought some samples for you all to try. And with that, I think we will move to sample time. Yeah.